What's up?
I'm sweaty.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the mood. I watched Jurassic Park for the first time last night.
Yeah? How was that?
I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was good. It ended, I thought, like, I was expecting, like, another thing to happen at the end, but I was kind of stoned, so, like, when the Velociraptors fight the T-Rex, I didn't really get that was, like, the end of the movie.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I've ever seen it in its fullness, or if I've just seen parts of it. But I do remember the part with the DNA, the cartoon DNA with the...
DINO DNA!
Yeah, that guy. Dinosaurs. And then Jeff Goldblum is in it.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum's in it serving up some looks.
Yeah, well, he's always serving up looks, so...
Well, yeah.
Who's surprised there?
But, like, I watched it last night with, it was me, Andrea, and Andrea's roommate, who I know is queer in some way, but I don't know if she's, like, just straight up gay or, like, bi or anything, but I know Andrea and I are both lesbians, and we both, like, gasped when Jeff Goldblum did that thing where his shirt was open and he's lying on his back.
Uh-huh. You understand.
I get it! He's so much. Sorry for these revelations so late in the fucking game.
So Hotel Artemis wasn't like a good movie, but it was fun seeing him. He looked good. It was like, oh yes, that's my man. There he is, looking evil and old.
Yeah.
So I'm into it.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Jeff Goldblum plus the movie we're watching this week, we'll get into the specifics. We need to watch The Fucking Fly at some point.
Oh, we do. Oh, God, we have to.
Oh, my God. I mean, he turns into, like, a horrible, like, body horror creature, but he also looks hot as fuck in the, like, the first act.
Okay, I was gonna ask if he's still fuckable after he gets turned into a monster. Mm-hmm. Like, can I still bust after the first act?
I mean, it depends what you're into.
So, Blair, how long have we known each other?
I'm trying to make jokes. I don't think you'd be into it.
You can answer that question for me. Yeah. I know you can.
Yeah, I mean, it's your call, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else fun happened this week for you?
I mean, recently I've been knocking on doors for the local Democratic Party here in Minnesota. So
nice.
It'd be like, hey, vote. And they're like, okay. Or they're like,
if I say yes, will you go away?
Well, they mostly don't open the door, is my experience.
That's fair. Cara Dwin, Andrea's roommate, was telling us about the time she spent as a Jehovah's Witness, and like when she would go door to door canvassing, this was over a decade ago for her. But she would go door to door canvassing, and people would open the door with just a t-shirt on and no pants in order to dissuade her. And she just said, "I can keep my eyes up here, thank you very much, and I will still tell you about the good Lord today."
Oh, God bless. Or don't, I don't know. Yeah. I was talking to one of the people I was going out with, and she was telling me about this one time where, like, yeah, this dude in just nothing but boxers was like, oh, yeah, come inside. And she's like, no. Please just vote DFL, thank you.
Sorry, vote what?
Oh, it's the Progressive Democratic Party in Minnesota.
No,
it's DFL. It's
okay, I thought you said DSL, and I was like, they could have made that. They could have done some better SEO shit there.
The DFL is Democratic Farmers and Labor Party. So.
Oh fuck yeah, that's cool as hell.
Yeah.
I started learning a new speed game. I'm playing Mega Man now on my streams.
Oh, nice.
It's fun as hell.
You're a mega girl.
Mega bitch.
Mega
That's
bitch.
me. 1-800-MEGA-BITCH.
Yes.
to Fear Baiting, everyone. It's your number one home of the Shredder. Time to kill those two pesky turtles. I'm Sarah.
What? I'm Blair. What?
It's the joke is that we watched Videodrome, and in the original 80s run of the Teenage Mutant Ninja, or 90s run of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Shredder his base of operations was the Technodrome.
Okay.
I relayed this to you yesterday during the movie
really
viewing.
Process it though. Is the
That's
thing.
completely fair. But yeah, for some reason in my head, anything with the subcat with anything that ended in drome, I just assumed because of the Shredder's base of operations, it was just this weird this kind of mini Death Star on wheels on tank treads. Mm-hmm. Anyways, that's what happened. That's what happens in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles run.
That's pretty cool. I never watched TMNT, but I did go on a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ride when I was 14. So I guess that's my tenuous connection to the thing you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm looking at upcominghorrormovies.com for our weekly discussions of upcoming horror movies. Mm-hmm. Zombieland 2 is happening. Have we discussed this?
I think you did mention it.
It's just weird. They're having
the
original.
It seems a bit late, right?
Yeah, it does. That's what? When was the original movie? Zombieland was 09?
Something around there.
Zombieland was 09. I got it. Fuck yeah.
Got it in one.
So this movie's gonna be a decade. Oh, happy 420, by the way.
Oh, not for me. I have an hour still.
Oh, I'm sorry. Happy an hour till 420.
Yeah.
So Zombieland 2 is just okay, so we got Jesse Eisenberg no longer, he still looks kind of young, but he's not that baby face he was in the original.
Yeah, it's been a decade.
Abigail Breslin is back.
And it's been a decade, so she definitely looks older, much older.
Yeah, she was a kid in the original one. Mm-hmm. How old was Abigail Breslin? So Abigail Breslin is 22. She was 12 she was 11, or she was 13 during the original movie. Mm-hmm. Emma Stone?
Yeah.
She was 19 in that movie.
That sounds about right.
I guess they had to do a flash forward. How the fuck old is Woody Harrelson now?
I don't know.
He's only 56.
Yeah, he's fine. Well, it's the adults, they're not going to look too much different, but that child, that's going to be a little...
Oh yeah, Abigail Breslin is going to
Well, I assume there's some sort of justification for it, but...
Yeah, it probably just jumps forward in time a little bit.
But at the same time, why? Who's asking for this, right?
Yeah.
It's not me. If the zombie ship is kind of sailed, isn't... The Walking Dead is crashing, hard, right? Real hard.
Yeah.
They keep trying to put out zombie-themed TV shows, but I don't ever hear anybody talking about them. There was
iZombie is the only good one.
Yeah.
And that's just because it's got Rob Thomas at the helm, who's one of the smartest, showrunners, in my personal opinion. I think all the work that he did on Veronica Mars was fucking phenomenal. Veronica Mars is one of the best shows of all time that got cut down in its prime. Everyone talks about Firefly and beats their meat about how good that is. And no one talks about Veronica Mars, which is around the same time. Lasted 3 seasons, not 1, so it has that over Firefly. But also, Veronica Mars is fucking good. Is actually good. Mm-hmm. 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 I will always be carrying a torch for Veronica Mars. But here's the more important thing is that upcoming in 5 days is the hotly anticipated release of Unfriended Dark Web.
I am so ready.
Are you going to see it in theaters?
I'm definitely going to see it in theaters. Are you joking?
Yeah.
I'm working to get a job at the local theater right now, so...
Oh, hell yeah.
Free tickets, maybe. I don't know how it's going to work.
Fuck it up, bitch.
Mm-hmm. Shit, yeah, no, I'm super pumped. It's going to be a shit show. It's going to be a goddamn disaster. I've never been more ready for anything in my life.
It was apparently, according to upcoming horror movies, it was previously known as Unfriended Game Night, which sounds like... Do you think they had to rebrand after that comedy movie Game Night happened?
No, I just think it's a bad title for a movie. Probably.
Well, so is Unfriended Dark Web.
It's better. Game Night is not menacing even in a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. So do you think the original plot of it was based around the Jackbox party games? Because game night? Is that a joke? Did I make a joke?
I think that's a joke.
Are you going to be more generous to me than I typically am to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like some jokes to make here. Um,
More
I'm trying to make a pun.
more like Gamergate night. More like
Jesus.
the dank web. More like
Those are not jokes.
more like yeah, like you were gonna provide anything better.
Fuck you. I was thinking of puns from the Jackbox Party Pack, you bitch.
More like not quiplash, but just whiplash because everyone's head is gonna come off. More like
What?
oh, why not? More like
More like extreme, like real trivia murder party.
yeah.
More like TKO, but the K stands for kill.
Yeah. T kill out. The thing people say sometimes.
Monster stabbing monster.
This is a comedy podcast about horror movies.
If there was a way to like put the on our iTunes tags, if there was a way to put like the words comedy in quotes, like I think that would be the important thing. Like I'm talking about like the tagging system.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's comedy and then there's comedy.
And then there's whatever we do.
I don't even fucking know at this point.
Is that all the movies that are ever going to exist in the future?
Let's just do a quick rundown.
I think we probably talked about most of the stuff that's going to come out soon.
Yeah.
So, hey, we watched a movie this week.
We did. We watched Videodrome.
We sure as shit did.
We watched Videodrome.
The Cronenberg piece. I was super excited for this one because Cronenberg is easy, my favorite fucking horror director.
Okay, I'm curious. Who's your favorite director and sentence?
I don't know. That's real. I don't know if I have an answer to that question.
If you don't, that's fine. I'm just kind of curious. Mine is probably Edgar Wright, though the guy who did Green Room is also definitely up there. Because I liked some of the other stuff he did. I fucking loved Blue Ruin. Mm-hmm. Jeremy Saulnier.
If you asked me like 5 years ago, I would have said Wes Anderson, but I don't think that's true for me anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't seem fitting in your whole shtick these days.
Yeah, I don't think I have like a favorite general director. I guess that makes Cronenberg my favorite director, right? Because all I care about is horror movies.
Yeah.
He has such a way with manipulating reality. It's so like I feel like the practical effects, people draw connections between him and Carpenter, but it's the handling of them and the context they exist within are two completely different things for me. I'm so let's get into Videodrome so I can talk exactly about why I love everything about this fucking movie.
Let's talk about Videodrome.
Okay, so we have our main character is a man named Max Wren, played by James Woods, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He is the president of a Canadian public access sort of television thing, I guess.
Basically, he's the CEO from UHF.
Yeah. He runs something called Civic TV, which plays like degeneracy all day. It's sex, it's violence, it's decadence, all that kind of stuff, all the good stuff, you know.
Speaking of decadence, why don't you tell the listeners how you viewed this movie?
Oh shit! Yeah, I viewed it. This was also after a day of door knocking. In the tub with a fidget spinner, bubble bar, lemon scented, extremely good, and a tray of sushi that I got.
I have been dying for some sushi. I take ADD medication, which absolutely just decimates my appetite for the entire day after I take it. Mm-hmm. And this means I normally don't eat lunch at work, but I still have to take my lunch break because otherwise I'm breaking a federal labor law or something like that. Mm-hmm. So Wednesday this week, I'm like, you know what? I actually kind of want lunch for once. So I pop out I work a little bit longer before my lunch, and then I pop out for a second, hop on over to the Subway, and I'm like, hi, one sandwich, please. And they're like, we can't take credit cards. You go fuck yourself.
They don't take credit cards?
They couldn't. Their system was down that day.
Oh, okay. I was like, this is Subway. This is a major corporation.
So then I walked outside and I looked around and like to the right I saw like there's a Japanese place that was like, hey, we got sushi here, and I was like, I'm going to go back inside and then go back to work and then call them and place an order. And so I did like 15 more minutes worth of work because I don't want to use my lunch break waiting. Mm-hmm. So I go back inside. I do about 15 more minutes of work. I pick up the phone. I'm like, fuck, I really want some sushi. Dial the number. I'm like, hi, can I get some sushi, please? And then like, sorry, our sushi person's out on vacation until Tuesday.
Wow. You were cucked.
I was sushi cucked.
You were sushi cucked. Not as erotic as regular cuckoldry, so not super exciting. That's a shame. I hope you have sushi in your future.
Yeah. Much like friend of the show, Matt Shramplin, aka Future Sushi. I'm craving that future sushi.
Oh yeah, that's a good reference.
That's his handle on things.
I know it is, but okay, fine.
Stupid.
Worldwide appeal, Sarah. Worldwide appeal.
Just call me Mrs. Worldwide. I fucked Pitbull.
Don't fuck Pitbull.
I cannot undo what has already been done.
Yeah, some pit bulls can't be unfucked. So he is on the hunt. Max Wren is on the hunt for like new material for his audience, and he is with this guy named Harlan, who scans the airwaves for like TV signals to be picked up and shit like that. And they get something from Malaysia. Mm-hmm. A television show that they say, well, considering the delay of when it's coming. So he's like trying to unscramble, rescramble, all this bullshit. It's all very technical. It's not really super important to the plot. So there's like a 50-something second delay between the rescrambling of his unscrambling, which he's like, oh, it places it about Malaysia, so go take a look-see. And it's basically like just straight up like plotless torture.
It's snuff films.
Yeah. Because what like Max has been putting on TV before has just been softcore porn, basically.
Yeah. That pussy shit.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, I'm obsessed with this. It's like unlike anything else we've had. It's completely depraved. I want a dozen or something, So he gets the VHS for it, and then goes on to a panel show with
Nikki Brand,
and then Brian Oblivion.
Brian Oblivion.
Mm-hmm. Which is the best name. It's the perfect television name. So the thing that's
actually what Outkast's B.o.B is about.
Yeah?
Actually, no. That's what rapper B.o.B's name stands for.
That's definitely not true, but okay.
Yes, it is. Look it up. B.o.B stands for Bombs Over Baghdad or Brian Oblivion.
I'm not going to look that up. So yeah, he
remember when B.o.B was like a flat earther and he did a diss track towards Neil deGrasse Tyson?
I actually didn't remember that until you just said that right now, and I'm like I'm like reeling a little bit because
that
of it.
moment, like that I feel like that's just like one of those things that lays dormant in your brain as like something that but like you're waiting to be Manchurian Candidated.
Yeah, he so Max appears on a talk show, and he with Nikki Brand, and who is like some sort of psychologist or psychiatrist or something like that. And
I'm sorry, I'm on B.o.B's Wikipedia page. I need to read the sentence to you.
Okay.
B.o.B accepted membership in the Flat Earth Society in 2016. In September 2017, B.o.B sought $200,000 in donations to launch his own satellites to verify the shape of the Earth. Shortly after seeking the original $200,000, B.o.B upped his request to $1 million to cover the cost of many test-sinking drones, weather balloons, and satellites. My man is trying to crowdfund Earth shape verification.
But no one will believe him. Because he'll be like, oh, he's been bought out by Big Earth, by Big Globe.
Big Globe. Like, I know globalist is like a weird and kind of racist dog whistle term, but like, does that mean that we're like globists then?
I think so. Right?
I think so.
It's been a while since I've had my fingers on the pulse of Flat Earth.
Hey, you want to hear this not Mike Tyson, you want to hear this Neil deGrasse Tyson verse that he did to diss B.o.B back?
Oh, no. I mean, I don't want to, but I think you're going to tell me anyway, right?
It's a fundamental fact of calculus and non-Euclidean geometry. Small sections of large curved surfaces will always look flat to little creatures that crawl upon it. And by the way, this is called gravity, Tyson said, dropping his mic. Tyson and his rapper nephew, Steven
Tyson.
Steven deGrasse Tyson. Everyone in that name just has that middle name. Everyone in the family has that middle name.
That's the thing with Neil deGrasse Tyson. It's like, well, you're not wrong, but you did say it in the nerdiest possible way.
Yeah, you dumb bitch.
Yeah. And also...
Man, did you know this movie flopped at the box office, right?
I had no idea.
Yeah,
that doesn't shock me, though.
It had a budget of like $6 million and it made about $2 million.
Yeah, I see that right now. That is crazy. I mean, it doesn't really surprise me because it's like, I think it wouldn't.
A man fucks his stussy with a gun.
Yeah, because I don't think
stussy being stomach pussy.
I don't think it would do particularly well in the box office these days either.
Well, no, not like it. You know.
I love it, so that's fine.
It's good.
Yeah.
I just think it's interesting to see what kind of makes it and what doesn't in these crazy times.
So Brian Oblivion is a pop cultural analyst, and he only appears on television if he's in a television. So his like signal is being broadcasted on a television that's in the studio. Max Reed and Nikki Brand are basically flirting at this point. They have a small conversation about what is allowed and what isn't, and like, does violence on TV mitigate violence in real life? Like,
well, Blair, you know, it seems to me, it seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV.
Don't. I'm trying to recount the plot of fucking Videodrome. You fucking bitch.
Listen, we need to have our own Family Guy funny moments talk.
No, we don't. We super don't need that.
We could, though.
Why? Why would we? Anyway. No, I'm not going to entertain this line of conversation. Max Wren is not... I said his name was Max Reed, I think, at one point. His name is Max Wren. Max is talking about what is, like, is it better to have it on the screen than in the streets? Or does having it on the screen amplify it on the streets? And that conversation kind of gets pushed to the wayside because Max wants to fuck Nikki and Nikki wants to fuck Max. So, you know.
But they want to do it like weird, and
like weird.
Nikki is like, "Hey, I'm gonna burn myself with a cigarette, and you fuck me." Yeah.
But Brian Oblivion is on TV talking about how the television is the retina for reality, and and television is more real than reality, which is basically kind of the thesis of this movie. So then it's back at Max's place, and Nikki is there, and he pops in the VHS of Videodrome, and she's like, man, this makes me super horny. And then they have, like, weird sex. Because, like, he pierces her earlobes. It's, like, a really prolonged scene. It's you know, okay, it's prolonged, but it's not. I wasn't uncomfortable while I was watching.
No. I mean, there were moments during this movie where I was like, I guess disquieted is the right word, but like I never felt like I was being. I never felt like as abrasive as I felt like it had been set up to be by a lot of people.
Well,
But I mean, like I think a lot of people just like see the stomach pussy and they're like, "Oh, I don't like this," and I mean that's fair. That's a very fair response.
that stuff's supposed to be gross and uncomfortable. But what the risk, I don't like usually watching sex in movies because I'm like, I just don't want to see what's going on here. Like, it's not my business. Also, what purpose does it, like, contribute? But this has, like, plot. Not to sound like an anime fan who watches, like pseudo hentai and then talks about the fact that, like there is classical music in the background, so that makes it okay. But it's plot relevant. The fact that, like, Nikki is, like, super into this weird shit. This movie is very latently sexual, right? Like, it's,
yeah, like with the stussy and everything.
Yeah, well, but it's got a very, it sees, like, it's sexual, but it's not erotic. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's not trying to turn anyone on, but it kind of uses sexuality as a means to create terror. You know?
It's good. I like it.
Yeah, it's like.
I just like say like I like this. It's good, and you have like dissertations and words and shit to say.
Well, I mean, we have
sometimes I say smart shit.
Yeah, you do. I think we just have different academic backgrounds, which is not to say yours is better or worse. I just was trained for the last 4 years to, like, talk about everything like this. So a lot of people don't appreciate it. A lot of people don't want to hear what I have to say about.
That does explain a lot of things you say about Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yes. It does. I know I put my own ass out there, but also I feel a bit exposed right now.
Listen, Blair.
Look, I know it's my own fault. It's fine. It's fine.
It's just like the great James Buffett says. He knows. It's his own damn fault.
Okay.
Some people claim that there's a Sarah to blame, but he knows. It's his own damn fault.
So, Nikki wants to get on Videodrome. She's like, this turns me on, I want it. And
This turns me on, I want the it. Please smash my pussy while smashing my brains.
yeah, because, like, he's like, the person on it is getting whipped and, like, pushed against electrified wet mud and, like, hung from chains and eventually, like, killed probably.
Yes.
Definitely, actually.
Definitely killed.
So Max goes back to Harlan's office, and Harlan's like, it's actually from Pittsburgh, you know, in the United States. And he's like, what? Because I should reiterate, they're in Canada. So it's like, wow, the the exotic Pittsburgh of the US of A. That's not really that kind of attitude. Actually, I didn't have any idea that it was in Canada until someone mentioned it to me after we were done watching it, which I think is interesting. I think someone asked a question about that, so we'll talk about it in greater detail later.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just realizing that Cronenberg is still kicking.
Yeah.
I thought he was dead for some reason.
His son is making movies now, though.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he made Antiviral, which is really good.
Oh, that's a really good movie.
Yeah, we should watch that.
We should. I looked at this Wikipedia page out of curiosity, and I saw his films have won numerous awards, including Crash, and I had a mini panic attack thinking it was about the 9/11 movie, but no, it's the car fucking movie.
Crash is not about 9/11. It's about...
Is it not?
No. It's about we can end racism if we just love each other or whatever. It's like neoliberal anti-racist bullshit, basically.
Why did I think it was about 9/11?
Because I think it's post 9/11, and B has the complete tone of a film about 9/11. So I'm not shocked that you think that, but it's not.
What was that movie with Robert Pattinson when it's this real this whole romance drama, and then the movie ends with him going to work, and he's in the Twin Towers.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like a Nicholas Sparks adaptation, I think.
Yeah, it's Remember Me.
Yeah. What the fuck?
You can't just make Secret 9/11.
Well, I mean, there was like hints because the Twin Towers were in the background, but like the Twin Towers were up for a really long time before they came down, so it could have been anything.
Yeah.
Anyway. But it's
Sorry, I'm looking at the Wikipedia page for Remember Me. After Charles drops Caroline off at school, she sits in her classroom where the teacher writes the date on the blackboard as September 11, 2001.
I'm like, it's like a bad M. Night Shyamalan plot twist. Mm-hmm. For no reason. Are we supposed to immediately... Because it's like... If you want your audience to empathize with your characters, you should do that way earlier in the film than, like, popping in 9/11 at the end. So you're like, feel sad. Feel sad about this. Even though that's not even the emotion that's usually... Anyway. We cannot get into the optics or the politics surrounding 9/11 because we are talking about Videodrome, which is not about that.
Yeah.
So it's from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's from Pittsburgh.
And
so Nikki flies to Pittsburgh to get her ass smashed while she gets her eyes popped like grapes.
Meanwhile, there's this like Russian woman named Masha.
Masha.
Yeah.
Masha.
Not that one.
She's old and she wants to smash.
Yeah. About this.
She's not that old. She's older though.
She's like wrinkled. She's
wrinkled and she dresses like the Queen. She dresses like a goth version of the Queen.
Yeah, she's like 60 or 70, I would guess.
She's probably like 69.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The split second of agreement I had from you. Yeah.
Because I was like, first of all, my gut instinct was like, yes, that age makes sense. Oh, hold on. Hey. Nice.
And he's like, hey, I want to figure out what's up with Videodrome. And then Masha eventually is like, hey, okay, so the footage is real. It's the public face of a political movement. And Brian Oblivion, B.o.B, the flat earther himself, knows about Videodrome.
So Max...
Then another girl comes into the picture, Bianca.
Oh, yeah, so Max goes to Oblivion's, like, television place where it's just a bunch of cubicles of people watching, like, depraved shit on TVs. So it's basically for... the culture of this movie is so weird because it's just slightly different than ours. That it's like, shit like this could exist, but doesn't. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's not, like... Well, this is also pre-internet, so maybe shit like this existed. Similar to this. People putting softcore porn on the TV, and, like, places where you can, like, watch violence/pornography in, like, little cubicles. And that existed, probably. Not definitely in this form. And I think there was less, I don't know. It's interesting. Anyway, yeah, he runs into Oblivion's daughter, Bianca, and, like, is like, hey, I want to meet your dad. I've got some stuff to say. And she brings him up, and she's like, I am my father's screen right now because he only talks through a screen. So, yeah, whatever you can say to him, you can say to me. And he's like, oh, Videodrome, what about it? And she's like, okay. And then he leaves. No, she gives him a VHS, right?
Yeah, to watch, and it's got Brian Oblivion's face on it, and he watches it, and and Brian on the videotape is like, hello, Max, and Max is like, what the fuck? And then he grows a pussy in his chest, in his stomach. Max
at this point is fully hallucinating.
Yes.
He on the VHS, Brian talks about a tumor that was growing in his head, and he's like, I think the hallucinations caused the tumor and not the other way around. And then he's Max is scratching at his stomach with his gun, which is a good, real safe move on his behalf.
Yeah.
And then his, like, stomach opens up into, like, a wound, kind of looking thing, but it's like really vaginal.
It's a stussy.
Yeah. So he like almost like compelled to do it.
And then he just jams his gun in there, and then he pulls his hand out, and there's just like this moment of dawning fear as you realize that he just left his gun in his stussy.
And then he looks down at his stomach again, and it's like the hallucination has ended, and his stomach is like back together, and
his gun is gone.
His gun is fucking gone.
And then he wakes up, and his pillow is gone because he ate a big marshmallow.
Shut up. He tears the fucking apartment apart, looking for it, to no avail.
He does his due diligence to make it a real apartment.
Okay. Yeah.
Get it?
I mean, I think I understand what you're...
Because he tears it apart. Man.
Okay, just because two words sound kind of similar doesn't mean
he makes it a real apartment.
That's not anything.
It is anything, you dumb bitch.
It's not anything, because you can't make anything apart, and you can't make anything a real apartment. It's just, you just didn't make
It's a pun!
It's not! It's not! You just took two words that kind of sound like each other, and then...
No, Blair, they don't sound like each other. Apart is a part of the word apartment.
Sure, but the sentence you put it in was nonsense.
It was funny, and I think the audience will agree with me, and I will be on the right side of history. I will be venerated.
Yeah,
I will be exonerated.
Okay. We're gonna end our podcast over this.
Yeah, we are.
I'm trying to have a serious discussion about television.
I gotta keep it light and loose.
No.
You know the folks in the digital age want the jokey jokes.
No jokes.
Listen, Blair, we are not, you must remember this.
We know japes. This is a serious podcast that made by serious people who've never made jokes ever in their life.
I think actually, if you comb the tapes, you will find that I have yet to make a good joke. Yet to make a joke.
Yeah. I think I might be inclined to agree with something like that. You owned yourself first.
Yeah, but you can't agree with it. That's just mean.
I can do whatever I want. That's the dynamic we have here, right?
All right. Yeah, let's do this. Let's just do this podcast. I'm fucking melting. I need to turn my AC on.
Okay. So there's brain tumor.
Yes. And the hallucinations cause the tumor, not the other way around.
Yeah, that's what Brian Oblivion believes.
Yes, and also the stussy, his stomach pussy is for videotapes.
Because
Lana Del Rey voice, it'll play a videotape.
Good.
Hey, do you remember that time when there was like this like Clout-esque social media thing that like when it went offline recently, and I just remember every games journalist got like tagged with Lana Del Rey because they talked about video games.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I think about that a lot.
So Max fucks the TV. It starts pulsating, and like he touches it and veins appear. It's very Cronenberg and very cool.
Yeah.
I would say this is a step below Existence, which I want to watch for this as well. But
yeah.
It's like a flesh, inanimate objects made flesh, made erotic. He's touching it gently, and then the screen bulges out, and it's like Nikki's face on it,
yeah.
And then he pushes his own face into it. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, there's all of this stuff is happening. He goes back to Bianca.
There's a lot going on.
He goes back to Bianca, and she tells him that these side effects are happening because of Videodrome. Videodrome creates a tumor in your brain, and then you hallucinate, and then you become a drone for Videodrome, basically.
It's horny.
It's horny. It's, yeah.
The dronification of it all, really.
Well, yeah. But it's body horror enough.
Yeah, the body horror masks the absolute horniness of taking over the minds of everyone to convert them to be drones for your personal cruise. Like, it's
but it's
horny.
also very like rhetoric surrounding the fear of television.
Yes, that too.
So it's not. That's not supposed to be the horny part. That's just you. It's a horny movie, but not for that reason.
Check the tapes. I'm sure you'll find that I have been right.
Well, I mean,
all along.
That's okay. That's for the jury to decide.
Yes, and the jury will side with me.
Okay.
Seda will side with you, and the rest of the jury will side with me.
I mean, that's usually how it washes out. That's fine.
Did you see the yelling that I'll probably cut this because it's not germane, but did you see the yelling that happened on Twitter yesterday about display names?
Yeah, I mean, I was a part of that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I was there.
I have a good display name.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm gonna change mine to Long Live the New Flesh because movie, and I like it. I'm excited, but it's a little edgy because Flesh. And, whatever. I have, a different audience than you do, so it's I'm catering to different people. But you're Tiger Girl Fat Pussy, and I'm like, all right, I guess it's just fair game. Anyone can do whatever the fuck they want to. There's no rules.
It's online.
Okay, so continuing.
Videodrome.
So yeah,
so then they hypnotize Max, right?
Well, I wouldn't you say that. Okay, there's more context to set up. He gets into a car.
Brainwash. Can you work with me on brainwash?
Well, I wouldn't even agree with that necessarily. I think he gets certain compulsions, right?
He gets programmed.
In a way, yeah. But before that, there's context. He gets a phone call about a car that's outside waiting for him, and he gets into it, and there's a TV in the car, and it's for a glasses company, and it's called Spectacular Optical, run by a guy named Convex, and he takes him to his shop, his sunglasses shop, and is telling him about all this stuff, and he's been secretly working with Harlan with all this stuff because Harlan knows that Max has been hallucinating. He gave him Videodrome. He didn't find it secretly on the airways. And we're at the point where reminds me of another Cronenberg movie called Naked Lunch, where it's the blurriness between what is actually happening and what's a hallucination is really is the main crux of the movie, because this is a lot of paranoia, right? Because it all culminates in Max killing a bunch of people, right? So is he is what he's doing justified, or is it paranoid hallucinations, right?
Yeah.
And we don't get an answer to that, and I don't want an answer to that,
Not at all. Ambiguity, and this is not something that I don't feel compelled to solve it, because I think this is much more of a stronger piece with that ambiguity built into it.
Well, Cronenberg uses hallucination to make his point, right?
Right.
I think something can be said about how the media we consume creates a sort of mass hallucination about reality. Not to sound too fucking out there, but it creates a sort of hologram perception of reality, where, because we put this screen as a distancer between shit. Now that's not always the case. A lot of people can bypass that, but I think it's really easy to just see things that are happening and not really process them as things that are actually happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
And that television facilitates that. And not even just not television shows at all. I think that television shows reflect our perception of and shapes it, but way more important is how we handle news broadcasts and stuff like that.
And you know what? Even game shows can touch our lives.
It's a good song, so I'm going to give it to you.
It is. It is a very good song. Sorry, I agreed with everything you were saying. I just couldn't resist the joke.
It's good. You had to break it because I
made a joke? I'm sorry, did you say you liked a joke I made?
I'm saying that I would have continued ad nauseum were I not interrupted, so you're valid.
Thank you. Finally, someone realizes it. Mm-hmm. I am truly valid. Mm-hmm. Anyways,
so
we're at 45 minutes. Let's finish this.
So yeah, they put a pulsating VHS into his stussy, and then they're like, kill your partners, and like at Civic TV, and he pulls out a gun from his like cavity inside of him. And the gun that he lost in there before, and then it's so good. The gun becomes a part of his hand. There's cord, like coils coming out of his fingertips and digging into his wrist, and is like in his arm, and it's twisting around, and it's machine becoming flesh, which is so good. It's my fucking absolute favorite. And he hides it in his pocket. He goes to the office. He shoots some people. He gets but nobody really knows what's happening. And then he gets away, and he comes into contact with the television.
Convex?
Well, something happens because he ends up killing Convex.
Yeah, because he tries to kill Bianca, and then Bianca shows him the videotape of Nikki being strangled to death, and then reprograms him to turn against Videodrome.
Mm-hmm.
And then he kills Harlan and Convex, and then Nikki appears on the television, she says, hey, I've weakened Videodrome, but in order to defeat it, Max has to ascend to the next level and leave the old flesh. And then it plays a scene of him shooting himself in the head, causing the set to explode. And then he does the exact same thing and says, long live the new flesh, and shoots himself, and that's the end of the movie. And it's a fucking good movie.
Death to Videodrome, long live the new flesh. It's so good.
On a scale of 0 to 5 stussies, how many are you giving this? I'm giving it a 5.
Yeah, I'm up there too. I'm probably 5 as well.
5 whole stussies.
Yeah, I have no complaints about this movie. I would understand if it's not for everyone, but it is like perfect for me, right? Like it's so fucking good. I want to get into like discussing it with the questions we got, so let's just dive into that.
So here's a question from @OKFerris. Do you think we get the real Debbie Harry back after she went to TV hell?
No.
No?
No.
I think she's just dead.
All hallucination.
Yeah, that tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost Dating wants to know, how fucking sick is the last name Oblivion? It's the best last name canonically.
Yes, it's good. It's really good.
Also, is this movie actually about Canadians fearing an invasion of American media? Because my friend told me that yesterday, and I disagree.
I don't think so.
That doesn't quite track for me.
There's not enough stress on the fact that this comes from America. You know, it's more of the fact that it's more local than fucking Malaysia is the only reason that they bring up the fact that it's in Pittsburgh, right? Mm-hmm. So I think it's more of just a general anxiety about television.
Yeah, TV scary.
Well,
fire shouldn't exist and is made by a witch.
Well, I mean,
I'm kidding. I'm fully kidding.
I know, but I think it's easy to see this movie as something like that. But it's got something deeper to say. It's got to say about because. I mean, not to sound like a fucking baby boomer, but social media really distances ourselves from reality. It can. If you're not conscious about how you interact with the world via social media, you can kind of become a bit of a freak. I see it all the time with like stan cultures and stuff like that, where they're interacting.
No, I was literally lamenting in bed to Andrea last night as I was falling asleep. Like, I'm way too online. The fact that I say online to refer to these things like that, and I say it like it's two separate words, mm-hmm. and like it's kind of broken my brain a little bit.
I mean, I think we all could benefit from unplugging for a little bit. But at the same time, it's done so much. It's like done good, but at the same time, it's really fucked with our psyche and shit like that. So there's nothing baseline good or baseline bad about almost anything in the world except for like fascism, right?
Yeah,
that's just bad. Like
I think we're gonna take a hardline stance. This might be a little controversial, but I'm willing to say it. Fascism bad.
Fascism bad.
More like bad schism.
Yeah, more like fascism.
Ooh, more like bad shitsum.
Ooh, I think we're kind of distancing ourselves from the word to the point where it's unrecognizable. So
yeah,
perhaps
more like bad shit cum.
Oh, bad shit cum. Sure.
Anyways, Ascularia wants to know, this might be late, but how many people do you think got hard from it?
Okay. I think a certain amount of freaks.
I think Cronenberg made this knowing it would make some people hard, but I think it got more people hard than he could have ever imagined.
Well, so again, in the first act, the shit between Debbie Harry and James Woods, that's just straight horny. And there's a lot of just straight horny shit in it. Which is great. That's fine. I mean, it's intentional. Maybe some freaks got their rocks off to the stussy. Who knows? I think there's always a market for people who are going to eroticize body horror because the body is a prison and is a center for horror, and it's manipulating that in ways that are in the uncanny, whatever. It's just all inherent. Anyway, I think the fact that this has so many sexual overtones is really interesting.
Yeah.
Because the connection with sex and violence. And I'm going to say that I don't think our relationship with sex has been as modified by television as people were afraid it would have been.
Yeah.
But I think our relationship with violence definitely has been.
Have you ever seen Batman Forever?
I've not seen Batman Forever.
It's weirdly like there's an overarching plot point is extremely Videodrome-esque. It's weird. Like, it's way more heavy-handed, but like I'm just now realizing it, but like Batman Forever has very much a similar thing to talk about with like that Videodrome does.
Yeah.
Anyways, at Pidmon, who understands what the fuck I'm talking about, wants to know, what is your favorite Ninja Turtle?
And your answer to that is?
My answer to that is probably Donatello.
Okay.
He does machines, he's got a cool stick.
Sure, right on.
You know.
Yeah.
If we're extending it to just like the guys on the good guy team, I'm probably gonna pick April O'Neil. Mm-hmm. And then like I think April, Casey, and Splinter all rank above the other three. Mm-hmm. All above the other four. Mm-hmm. But that's just me.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle?
I've never watched an episode of the Ninja Turtles.
You've never... Wow. Do you know all of them?
No.
Really? That is...
I watched Powerpuff Girls and Totally Spies and like girl shit growing up. So Ninja Turtles was not on my radar. I didn't like turtles also, so... No favorite Ninja Turtle. Michael asks some questions. Hey, __, what's up?
Oh, did I not see those?
He has a locked account, so I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He says a lot of stuff.
I can't see these, so I'm terrified right now.
Read this thing comparing Baudrillard spewing about pornography or his weird definition of it in Seduction and compared it to Videodrome. Basically, Max is a prime representation of a pornographer because he wants to rip away any barriers between viewer and the viewed. Like, he wants total transparency. Seduction, on the other hand, is all about having those walls, the abstractions between the article and the viewer, and making them okay with it. I read through the medium of contingency, and that says that work or the product has more autonomy than the artist or producer or curator. I think that better encapsulates Videodrome in that by being truly complicit with the contingencies and work with them, i.e. the audience and our influences, we create something all-consuming and dangerous. We surrender ourselves to the new flesh. So that's not really a question so much as a statement.
I'm too fucking stupid to process that, so I'm just gonna say, thanks, Michael.
That is a really interesting discussion that I don't think I am equipped to have right now. But I think there is a lot... I mean, I've said a lot about how Videodrome, like, what that has to say about our interaction with reality and media and shit like that. So, academic discussions on that kind of shit is, like, very cool to me.
Yeah.
Basically. Which is not super deep at all, but whatever.
Yeah.
I think he also asked a question, so let me pull that up. Yeah. He said, oh wait, you wanted a question and not a Monster Energy-fueled half-baked analysis of some fetishy softcore snuff film for people who wear glasses and buy dissection atlases from half-price books. Called out. What if it was Videodrome?
Folks, thank you very much for listening to this week's episode of Fear Baiting.
Is that all of them? Is that all the questions? Yeah, it is. Yeah, go ahead.
Recommendations. My recommendation this week is a game that I picked up for $5 on itch. Well, I technically paid $12 because I accidentally bought 2 copies, but I don't mind it because I liked it that much. But it's called Secret Little Haven. And it's this game that you play from the point of view of a teenage trans girl who is so far in the closet that she doesn't even know what the word trans means. And it's about her experience with a not quite Sailor Moon-esque fan community in the late 90s. I believe it's set in 99. Mm-hmm. So there's like some very Web 1.0 stuff going on. The entire thing is from a CRT monitor, and you communicate with a bunch of people from the community on your this knockoff AIM messenger. Mm-hmm. And it's absolutely phenomenal. It's this really touching story about these people who are just kind of in these communities that don't really understand exactly why they're so attracted to them yet. There's a very obvious reason why I like it so much, but like I think even if you're not trans, this is a very important piece of media. It took me about 3 hours to power through. Content warning for gaslighting, parental conflict, and some verbal abuse. If you can't stomach those, like, totally understandable. But if you can power through them, I really do recommend it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My recommendation this week is Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, which is not as deep. Did I recommend it already?
You absolutely recommended it at least once before.
And it was a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? No, it's not that then. It's definitely not that then.
Give it another go.
My recommendation this week is, what is something good? Because that was what I had lined up in my noggin. Because I have the memory.
Just do it again. Just recommend Crazy Ex-Girlfriend again.
I can't.
You can. Blair, please, I am fucking melting. I want to turn on my AC so badly.
Fine. Do that. Just watch it. It's good. It's good. Watch it. Fuck. Whatever. Nothing is anything, and we're all gonna die.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, as always, for tuning in to Fear Baiting. We are supported by our people over on Patreon. $1 a month, you get episodes early. You get access to our polls, which help us choose movies. At $5 a month, you get a shout out each month. Well, it says each month, but it's pretty much It's pretty much every episode now on Fear Baiting and the Wonder Years. And we'll read a short message of your choosing. So if you got a message, send it in. $10 tier, you get to choose a movie that we watch. So thank you very much to Michael Kaiser, Sophie, Kit, Paul Bechtel, and the cool Sophie. Mm-hmm. It's really funny how that person is calling out the other Sophie, and the other Sophie, the first one, who is not, quote, the cool Sophie, is the one that I'm dating.
Fight, I guess.
If you want to check us out, you can find us over at Fear Baiting on Twitter. You can check out our sister podcast, The Wonder Years, which we do with our friend Saga, where we talk about Animorphs. I fucking love it. We're gonna get to some fucking buck wild shit this week, because this is the start of the David arc.
Tune the fuck in.
Yeah, I'm so fucking pumped. If you want to check me out, at GayestLulu on Twitter, at Chiaseltanakas on Tumblr, you can check out my other podcast, Henry Kissinger's Pokemon Going to Die. It's a leftism podcast, and I've been streaming a little bit more lately. I've been trying to broadcast my Mega Man playthroughs. I've been taking a break from Twitch because of the strike, but, I'm posting my YouTube stream link whenever I go live, so keep an eye out for that, and then I'll be back on twitch.tv/GayLulu once the strike is over.
Oh, yeah. If you want to find me online, you can do so at Blair Kitch on Twitter, blairkitch.tumblr.com. That's it. I don't do anything. I've never done anything in my life except sometimes I make jokes online. So pay attention to those.
Yeah. Keep your eyes locked
On my Twitter feed for some japes and some takes. Japes.
And thanks for listening, folks. We'll be back again next week. Until then, I'm Sarah.
I'm Blair.
And remember,
you could put a fucked up guy anywhere.
Including right into your stussy. Good night, everyone.
Mm-hmm. I'm not co-signing that.
A fucked up guy can go straight into your stussy. Anyways, good night.
No.